Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you something about iPhone Pro Max, and this mobile has a two SIM option. That means you can able to insert two physical SIM inside that. I want to show you that how you can do it, and there's some options are there by which you can switch the option of two SIMs, which may help you. Okay. Now you can see there is two SIM and searching, and our one SIM already searched by the iPhone, and the second SIM has appeared. Now this two SIM is settled in the phone, and they are confirming me the FaceTime, which I'm going to use for one SIM. I cannot use for the two SIM simultaneously. I have to select one SIM for the FaceTime and iMessage. Okay, and you can see that here one SIM is selected as primary and another one as a secondary, and we have to remember the which SIM we have given as a primary setup, and the second SIM will be as the secondary. Let's go in the settings. You can see in the settings it is cellular. So in cellular you will find a certain option by which you can decide which SIM you will use as your primary calling SIM, or if you want to use the secondary SIM as your calling SIM, you can change in that. Like in the primary SIM I have selected this one is my should be my primary SIM, and by that SIM I'm going to talk with the people. And when I will make a call, this SIM will be activated and it will come up, and it will from this SIM I'm going to have my call to the people. At the same time I can select the second SIM. So in that second SIM, if I'll select this one, when I'll make a call, when I'll take one contact out from the phone book and make a call, just doesn't need to check whether which SIM is in operation. If I'll select the second SIM, the call will go from the second SIM. So in this option I can select that one, and these also this about the cellular data. Cellular data I can select either I can use the internet from the primary SIM, also I can use the internet from the secondary SIM. And for the voice line, which I just mentioned you earlier, for the default voice line I can select the default voice line as the primary SIM will be my default voice line. So if I'll select that one, when I'll call any contact which I'll find out from the contact list, if I'll do the dial, it will select as a default SIM the primary. I can select the secondary SIM as the default calling SIM as well. So first I can select the internet, and I can decide which SIM will provide me the internet. Like if I'll select the first SIM as my internet supplier, at the same time I can select the second SIM as my voice call. Okay, and the cellular plan, which cellular plan should I use? Should I use the cellular plan of the primary SIM? In that case, what will be, it will be a 3G or 4G. I can select from here 4G port, or you can shift to any other, like you can change 4G to 3G, whatever it is. So here you can do that, and the secondary SIM also give you the same thing like whatever, whenever you will get the internet, you can change it like from 4G to 3G network. Like you can set up the MMS and the APN from here for the second SIM, and when you go to the primary SIM, you can do the same. You can do the same for this one as well, like APN and the hotspot. What should be the settings for that, and more like this allow calls on other device. This is actually a iPhone service. This is not depending on the SIM card, but you can do that. Like whenever you are getting a call from outside, and if you have your iPad in very near to your mobile, so if you allow these settings, the call will go to that iPad, and at the same time you'll get the same call in your iPhone. So it's your option that you can able to receive that call from iPad as well. So this the option is available for second SIM as well, and most of the settings are same for two SIMs. And the funny thing is that the second SIM, the primary SIM, you can select it as your, you can give a different name for that, like business SIM, primary SIM, secondary SIM, double SIM. So in that case, it is clear that even if you put your SIM in the top of the tray, which is come up as a primary SIM, you can change the name. Like that SIM, you can make it as a secondary, and the iPhone will know that SIM as a secondary SIM, and at the same time the second SIM you can make it as a primary. Okay, so this is another thing. And one more thing is that like we know that in Samsung, if you have two SIM, and if you get if you are talking in one SIM, like let's assume you are talking in the primary SIM, so if someone will call you in the secondary SIM, what will happen? He cannot get in, like his call will not come in my mobile. What he will get that my mobile is switched off, like this mobile cannot be reached at the moment. Your the service provider may give you this information that your SIM, the second SIM which your friend has called, that SIM is not active now, it is offline. So this is the drawback for the dual SIM of iPhone. It is not similar like the Samsung you can use the both SIM simultaneously, but in iPhone you cannot do that. Like whenever you are using the primary SIM, if you get a call, second call in the primary SIM, the call waiting will work, and you can see the second person who has called in your primary SIM. It will be appearing in your display. But in the secondary SIM, if someone will call you, he will get that this mobile number is off. So this is the drawback, this is a problem, and I hope that iPhone will come up with the solution of this problem, because as the Samsung can able to do that, so it is expected that iPhone can also do that as well. So what is the basic purpose of using the two SIM? That you have two physical SIM and you want to keep it in your mobile, so you can do that, and at the same time you will get the SMS, like you will get the SMS from the one SIM and two SIM simultaneously, or like one after another, it will be appeared, and it will be written in your call log that you got the call from the primary SIM, or you had called to a person from a primary SIM. As you can see that there is P, so it is given that which SIM has used for any specific purpose. Okay, and if you go to the message, that will almost give you the similar look, like this message I got from the second SIM, and the other messages I got from the first SIM. So it is appeared, it will be in the list of the messages, but it is not identified. But I know from the service provider that this is my second SIM, but it is not written that it is secondary or primary. And whenever you are writing any messages, like you are writing any messages. Let's assume you are calling, giving one message. So now you can see the primary. Whenever you are giving the message, you can select either primary or secondary, and you can send that. You can use that SIM and send your message from there. So this kind of operation, when you are doing that, that will appear, and you have the option to do that. Same like whenever you are calling from this calling keyboard, you can change the primary or secondary option, and you can do the call from your first SIM or from your second SIM. So thank you everyone. This is all that I want to tell you about this dual SIM card option in iPhone. And welcome to my channel. Please do not forget to subscribe and give a like to that, and hope you will enjoy the video, and you will look forward to have my second video. Okay, thanks, bye.